If you've ever looked down at your feet and thought something feels slightly off, not exactly pain, not exactly numbness, just different, you're not imagining things. For many adults over 50 or 60, nerve discomfort doesn't start suddenly. It doesn't usually appear overnight as strong burning or sharp pain. It starts quietly, small changes, easy to ignore, easy to blame on age or a long day or simple fatigue. But those small changes are often early signals from your nerves asking for attention. And the sooner you notice them, the easier it is to support your feet and avoid bigger problems later. Most people wait until something hurts before they take action. But nerves rarely work that way. They whisper first, they don't shout. And if you learn how to recognize those whispers early, you can often keep your feet feeling comfortable for years without needing extreme solutions. Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Brooks, and one of the most common things I hear from patients is this: "Doctor, I wish I had known sooner." Because by the time burning or sharp pain shows up at night, the nerves have usually been irritated for months or even years. But before that stage, your body gives you subtle warning signs, quiet clues that something isn't quite right. Well, and unfortunately, many people dismiss those clues because they don't seem serious yet. Today, I want to walk you through 3 silent signs many people overlook and explain what you can start doing now to support your nerve health naturally and safely, while things are still mild and easier to manage. The reason early awareness matters so much is simple. When nerves are only slightly stressed, small habits can make a big difference. But once irritation builds for years, recovery takes longer. So catching things early is like fixing a small crack before it becomes a big repair. It's easier, faster, and much less stressful. Let's start with the first sign, a mild tingling sensation. Not strong, not painful, just a faint pins and needles feeling, especially when you sit still or lie down at night. Many people think this is just circulation or their foot falling asleep, and sometimes it is. But when it happens often, especially without pressure or position changes, it can mean your nerves are becoming more sensitive. Think of it like static in an electrical wire. The signal isn't clean anymore. That slight tingling is your nerve's way of saying it's under stress. It's subtle, easy to brush off, but it's often the very first early clue. Sometimes people tell me, "It only lasts a minute, so I didn't think it mattered." But frequency matters more than intensity. If something keeps happening repeatedly, your body is trying to tell you something. Repeated tingling is often a sign that circulation or nerve support isn't quite optimal, and that's exactly the stage where small changes can help the most. The second silent sign is temperature sensitivity. Have you ever noticed your feet feel unusually hot or unusually cold compared to the rest of your body? Maybe they feel warm under the blankets while the rest of you feels fine. Or maybe cold floors feel extra uncomfortable, almost sharp or unpleasant. Healthy nerves help regulate how you sense temperature. But when nerves are irritated, even small temperature changes can feel exaggerated. Something that used to feel normal suddenly feels too hot or too cold. It's subtle at first, easy to dismiss, but it's another early clue that the nerves are a little stressed. Many people only realize this when they compare how their feet feel to their hands or legs. They'll say, "Why do my feet feel hotter than the rest of me?" That difference often tells us the nerves in the feet are simply more sensitive. And sensitivity usually means irritation. Again, it's not something to panic about. It's simply information your body's giving you. The third sign is reduced sensation. This one surprises people the most because it's the opposite of tingling. Instead of feeling more, you feel slightly less. You might notice you don't feel the carpet as clearly when walking barefoot. Or your slippers feel thicker than they used to. Or you step on something small and barely notice it. That slight dullness can mean the nerves aren't transmitting signals as efficiently as before. It doesn't feel dramatic, which is exactly why many people ignore it. But over time, reduced sensation can become more noticeable if you don't support your nerves early. And here's the key idea. These 3 signs often appear together in small ways. A little tingling, slight temperature changes, slight dullness. None of them seem serious alone, but together they form a pattern. And that pattern is your body asking for better circulation, better support, and better daily care. Now here's the good news. At this early stage, small daily habits can make a big difference because you're not trying to fight severe discomfort. You're simply helping your nerves stay healthy and calm, and prevention is always easier than correction. Start with movement. Gentle daily walking improves circulation to the tiny blood vessels that feed your nerves. Those small vessels are responsible for delivering oxygen and nutrients. Without steady circulation, nerves become stressed. You don't need intense exercise or anything complicated, just steady, comfortable movement. 5 to 10 minutes several times a day is often enough to wake up circulation and keep things flowing. Something as simple as walking around your house or taking a short stroll after meals can help more than most people realize. Next, protect your feet. Avoid walking barefoot on hard floors for long periods. Tile, wood, and concrete may look harmless, but they create tiny repeated impacts with every step. over hundreds or thousands of steps. Those micro impacts add up. Sensitive nerves don't like that constant stress. Soft supportive footwear or cushioned slippers absorb shock and reduce pressure. It sounds simple, but many people notice improvements just from giving their feet that extra protection. Then consider light evening stretches. Tight calves and arches can restrict circulation and increase pressure on small nerves. When muscles are tight, nerves have less space and less blood flow. A simple wall stretch before bed can help your feet feel lighter and more relaxed. Nothing intense, just gentle stretching and slow breathing. It only takes a minute or two, but it helps signal to your body that it's time to relax. Hydration also plays a role. Many people forget this. Your blood volume depends on proper hydration. When you're slightly dehydrated, circulation isn't as efficient. Less efficient circulation means less support for your nerves. Drinking enough water throughout the day is such a small habit, yet it supports every system in your body, including your feet. And finally, think about internal support. Because nerves don't just need comfort from the outside, they also need nutrients and circulation from the inside. Many people find that adding a simple daily nerve support formula helps provide consistent nourishment for their nerves without complicated routines. Something easy, just capsules, no mixing, no hassle. When you support your nerves daily instead of occasionally, they often feel calmer and more resilient over time. Consistency is what really makes the difference. I actually recorded a short presentation explaining how this kind of internal support works and why so many people prefer it because it fits easily into everyday life. If you'd like to learn more, you can find that link below this video and watch it whenever you're ready. It's simply information so you can decide what feels right for you. The most important thing to remember is this: don't wait for strong pain before you act. Listen to the quiet signs, tingling, temperature changes, slight numbness. These are your body's early warnings. And early action is always easier than late correction. Small habits today can save you a lot of discomfort later. If this helped you, subscribe for more simple, practical foot health tips designed especially for adults over 50. Take care of your feet, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next video.